in the show. Hi, everyone. How are you? I wasn't quite sure if I was in here or not. Happy New Year. Nice to see you guys. My computer's acting stupid, so we'll see what happens. But let's see if I can get in here. Anyway, oops. That is not what I wanted to do. I hope everybody had a great New Year, Christmas and New Year. I'm in the show. That's good to know. Guess what night it is? It is Crystal Ball evening. See what's coming on. Kelly Jo and I did the end of December there, kind of a general prediction, but these will be more hopefully personal. And you know how I am with this crystal ball. It's kind of new. I am having problems with my comments. Let's see why I can't do that. Let me get that off. Okay, there we go. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. I freak out with this old computer. My new one came. I didn't set it up yet, but it finally came. So what else do I have to? Oh, I have a couple of announcements. And let me do my little prayer first if I can find it now. It's always interesting to find these things. Oh, I wrote it down. That's right. I wrote it down. So I'll start off with this, and we have some announcements. And let's see. A blessing for the new year. This is from Christianity.com. May the new year see you with, oh, of course, I had to write it, and I can't read my own handwriting. May the new year bless you with faith that guides all of your steps, illuminates your path and fills you with hope, faith, heart, and strength throughout the year. And amen to that. So I'll read that quick again. In the new year, bring you, I can't read that word. Oh, many with lots of faith and that guides you. And I can't read it. Anyway, illuminates your path of the new year and with hope and strength throughout the year. Sorry, I can't read my handwriting. I wonder why. I can't read that. I don't know if you can see that. My screen is really small, and I'm not sure why that is. I'm sure it's my fault somewhere. Let's see if I can get that off. Oh, well. Okay. There we go. Hi, Pooja. Let's see what our announcements are today. Ruth is so great about doing all the announcements and everything. I'm so jealous. My brain is like, so I have to write things down or I forget. And then I can't read them. Our spiritual message circles for this month of January are January 17th and January 31st. The VIP shows are the 14th and the 28th. We have a new host, Joanne Leo, Soul Coaching. Her first show was today. She's going to be on Thursdays at 4 p.m. right before me. And let's see. Today was her debut. We also have Ali from Musical Life coming back. She'll join us in February. And Laura Romero has been, she's going to be pretty consistent now, I believe. I think she's doing 2 shows a month. Anyway, great shows. So there you go with that. We are live on X. We are live on BitChute, live on YouTube. And what's the other? Rumble. We are live on Rumble. So we have a nice audience usually on Rumble tonight, as usual. And let's see. And Happy New Year. April, you're back with us. Oh, I got good news. I'm going to post on my blog right before I'll send it to you. That's what I'll do. I'll send it to you. Let's see. April. Carolan, message, please. Robert. How can I make this bigger? Can I make this page bigger? Let's see. Can I? Without losing. Oops. Well, I can't see myself. That's all right. I don't need to see myself. I had to make it a little bigger because I can't see. We got Robert on here. And what was that? What does that say? Something. Oh, for Jill and Roy. Congratulations, Jill and Roy, on your getting your home. Patty's on Rumble. Richard's on here. I said Robert. Pooja. Let's see. Kavita. Ruth is watching on Rumble. I'm jealous, Ruth. You're so organized. Montana. It's Marsha. Marsha. Guess what? I have a message for you. I almost did this tonight. I want to give you kudos, dear, because these, I was going to do this. I think I'll do it next week. I need a little bit more study with this. These are runes. I don't know if you can read that. My picture is very small. I'm not sure how to make it bigger. So bear with me. Where's the symbol on this? Each one of these has a symbol. And what is this one? It's an X. Let me find a bigger one. I'm going to be like Robin. I'm going to have to mute myself. Let's see. There it is. Here's one. I think it goes this way. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a little check mark kind of thing on there. So I have, these are all amethyst. So that's what I got. I got runes. And I think I was inspired by Marsha. We have a lot in common. I enjoyed my first trip years ago to Ireland. Maybe I'll go again someday. Maybe when it calms down over in that crazy Europe. Anyway, let's see. We have a Pooja. Marsha, we got. Oh, yay. Tiffany. Whoops. Who else did I miss? Kavita, Ruth. Oh, and thank you for all of your prayers. Especially Ruth writes down a healing list. And appreciate you for doing that, Ruth. Ruth Saltman is on Wednesday evenings. She was on last night. She's on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. And her website is ruthsaltman.com. Marsha's show is on Monday evenings. Enlightened Heights. Wednesday is Transformational Soul with Ruth. MarshaCulver.com is Marsha's website. And we have our usual supporters here. Thank you very much. And Kavita. Okay, I think I mentioned everybody. This is kind of small, so that's why I'm kind of, I hope that you can see me okay. I hope I can see you okay. And let's see, what else? Oh, we are on every audio platform. So if you're listening this evening instead of watching, we are very happy to have you in the Psychic Flow with us tonight. I'm your host, Carolan Carey. I always forget to say that. So we're delighted to have our listeners. We will read out any kind of questions or comments that I get, validation, so you feel that you're part of the circle here. And what else do I usually say? My website is carolancarey.com, Carolan what did I say? Yeah, my website, carolancarey.com, carolancarey.com. My Venmo is at Carolan-Carey. So I hope that makes sense. I don't know. I was so busy screwing around trying to get connected and trying to read this stuff that I forgot what I was doing. Anyway, so that's how I'm starting the year. Kind of frustrating, actually. It's starting off with things that didn't come on time, arrangements that were made, and I had to reschedule, kind of things. I don't know what's happening for you guys, but I have a lot of hope for this year, but I'm still dragging the old nonsense behind me. It feels like this is kind of more like, so anyway, so that's what that is. Let me put this back. So maybe we'll do this next week. We'll see the runes. We'll have to see, because I have, I'm waiting for Kelly Jo to get back to me so that we can schedule. I just notified her, notified Joey and Leo. Come on. And Laura Romero. All right. So let's get started here. Let's see what we got. Who am I starting with? Let's see. Who should I start with? Who was here first? you'd like to make a donation on Venmo, you're more than welcome to do that. If you aren't able to do that, that's okay. You're under no obligation. If you'd like to share this show and subscribe, pass it on to your friends, we appreciate that. Hit the like button. Rumble, you can do that. I think thumbs up, and you can also make a contribution on Rumble. Let's see. You can also do it via, I think, Goldylocks Productions. And if you got any money left over, you can check out Goldylocks Productions shop. A lot of great designs in there. So if you need hoodies or anything for the winter, great place. Coffee cups, travel cups, doggy things, all kinds of things on there. Okay, where am I starting? I think I'll start with Pooja because she's on here. Okay, Pooja, you're up. Let's see. I don't think I have any questions yet. Let's see. See what we get. Pooja. Excuse me. Thinking a new car, a new used car, maybe, or a new car. I just got a new used car. I love it. But it's the boss. I mean, it does, I put in whatever the address is in navigation. It takes me 10 minutes to do that. And then sometimes I can't get it to shut off. So whatever. But I'm learning. I found out where the sunroof is. So I've been driving around. We have beautiful weather here in Florida. So I've been driving around with the sunroof open. When I get home, I have to remember to close it. But it was so exciting. See little things. Pooja, I feel like there's new wheels here. Something about a car. Let's see what else we got. Wintry, I get. Winter, cold. I don't know if it's cold where you are, Pooja, but it's going to be cold this winter in the climates that get snow. It's going to look like Alaska, So if that doesn't apply to you, that's okay. Everybody else that's in cold weather, you're going to get it. I'm sorry about that. We might have a rainy season here in Florida for the winter, which isn't usual, but it's been beautiful weather the last month. We got a really heavy rainstorm one night, and I wasn't even expecting it, the third, and I don't think we have another day of rain until, that was an evening. It was like 2 hours of nonstop rain. So we finally got some green grass going again. New job. What's the new job? What's the offer, Pooja? And I do feel there's moving, and I'm moving where you live, someplace else that's your own, very comfortable, small, modern, close to the job. Let's see what else. I'd like February, March for this, so you have to let me know if that validates for you. And there's a few people, I think, on the romance thing here for you. As soon as you move into this position, you're going to meet a lot of new people, and you're going to have your choice, which is very nice, because I think that you have been in a dry spell for quite a while. So I think it's time to break out those strappy shoes. And what does Kelly Jo say? Get the V-neck t-shirt, shirts out, sweaters out, and put on your lipstick and kick your heels up. That's what she says. So thank you, Pooja, for being here tonight. I see good things for 26 to 27. Very good for you. It's a growing spurt. Okay. So you're going to have to dust off, like your flirting skills, dust that off, bring them out. There you go, Pooja. Thank you for being here tonight. Let's see what we got. And shout out to my sister, Jenny. Happy New Year. I'm going to send you the show right after I finish. And my daughter, oh, by the way, what I was thinking, my daughter is doing remarkably well on this experimental immune therapy. Her first checkup a few weeks, let's see, I guess 2 months after she started, she gets a PET scan like every 3 months, was excellent. Her tumors were shrinking all over. And so that was great. She had some in the clavicle area, lung, uterus. So they are shrinking. And then this one was just, that was the day before Thanksgiving. Found that out. Very grateful to have that. And the following one that she just had, another one, I guess they're doing it every couple of months, is almost gone. They're almost gone. They're still shrinking and much smaller than they were. So we're very grateful, everyone, for everyone's prayers. Thank you so much. Okay. April, what have I got for you? I gotta send you that thing. I was gonna post it. I don't want you to wait. I'm gonna send it to you. You know about what? Let's see. Let me see. April, what else is for you? Snow. Are you where there's snow? Colder weather. If you're not living in colder weather, I think you'll be visiting. There's something new for you as far as romance coming up. And I can see you can't compare, you know. Well, you do compare. That's what you do. But there's somebody that is, I like his eyes. I'm getting the word charming. I can see his eyes, and his eyes are blue. I hope I'm not describing Scott. I could be, but your twin flame in heaven. I think there's somebody remarkably wonderful coming that is in your path. That's what I'm getting. It's like right in your path. So I don't know if you're like walking, jogging, walking at a college campus or around something like a condo association, something like that, and run into him. And I think he has a dog, which is like part husky looking, funny looking husky. It's like dark around the eyes, and then the rest of it is white and a little brown. It's a mixed breed, I think, but I think it's husky. Anyway, you meet this guy informally, and you're going to keep running into him until he grows a brain and asks you out. I think he will grow a brain rather quickly. So have a little patience. Just smile. You know how to do this. I know it'll come back to you. It's like riding a bike, right? Let's see. We have Robert. So that's for you, April, and I'm going to send you that thing about what we've talked about privately. It's so exciting. Okay, Robert, how are you, dear? You know, I kind of get, I know what you're talking about, the knees. I have one knee that's particularly bad. It should have been replaced quite a while ago. I had a really bad accident. I always called it an accident, but I was run over, basically, a pedestrian run over on the sidewalk, and a guy freaked out. It's a long story. Anyway, and he jumped the curb, and he hit me and threw me like, I don't forget if it was 30 feet. My face hit a wall. So that explains it. And my forehead took the worst of it. My nose is broken. It was a mess. So why was I bringing that up? Oh, because of your knees injured or disease, whatever it is. I feel your pain. So I have found a few things that are working, a couple of things that are working for me. I have to rely on my cane more than I want to, but it really does help because one hip was damaged as well, a pelvic area. And so I have a lot of bone loss on that side. I don't know if it's bone loss. What do you call it? Porous. Ugh. So anyway, I'm taking this. It's called Algacal, Algacal, Algae, and it's a powder. And you dump one scoop in your cup before you pour your coffee in or your tea. And which I can't get a whole scoop. I do like a half a scoop. But between that and my cane, I virtually don't have any pain. So right now in that leg. So I'm doing good. So I feel the same for you. I feel like there's a rush of adrenaline with you. Something like once you're feeling better, you're like, wow, you're going to be like a dog let out of the kennel, like, wow, where am I going? What am I going to do? You're all excited. It's like having new knees. So I pray for you that happens. I keep seeing this estate sale here, and I see this lady that you run into. I've described her many times. There could be more than one, but I do feel that it's so funny as a bachelor that you're looking for something, or you're running an estate sale, maybe at your family's house, or you're going around shopping, looking for something in particular. And I think you run into each other. I also see an area where there are rugs, like I would say carpets, maybe shopping for carpets, that are very decorative, kind of thing, maybe for your room or a living area. So you could meet somebody that way. I do see that going on. And of course, Home Depot, it's always a good place to meet women, and for women to meet men. I meet anybody. The only ones who are attracted to me are these really older men, like maybe 10 years older than me. I'm 70 now, so that even hurts to say. Anyway, I get these older men like, oh, is that good? Do you buy that often? I'm like, get away from me. But they're very nice. It's just like, this is my magnetism. This is what's happening. So anyway, I do see you running into women in unusual places. So you can have a better year, Robert. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you. Dylan Roy on Rumble. Hi, how are you? Yeah, it is a journey. It's like a message. Construction. What a beautiful spot near you. Are you anywhere near water, a lake or pond? Because I usually get that. And I understand it was the house that you originally wanted and were so disappointed. This is funny. That's the one that you ended up with you had a disappointment with about an appeasement or easement or something. Easement. Your mother is showing me, this is your Jill. Your mother is showing me a table. I think I've gotten this for you before. A table with beautiful tablecloth and all this like silver and cut glassware and stuff. And she goes up to the table and she whips the tablecloth out from under it, and everything stays the same. I'm wondering why she was doing that. Why is she doing that? Is because you thought it was going to be one way and now it's a different way? Something like that. Like magic, maybe magic. So I think she's trying to take credit for your purchase. And we'll give her that, okay? Let's see what else we got. Roy has, I want to say great-grandfather, he's telling me. Great-grandfather? I think it's great-grandfather. And he's talking about the war. I don't know which war. It could be World War II. Is he a military guy? I think we've had this conversation. What's he talking about? Oh, I mean, military band. Okay. Like, they usually have military marching bands, that kind of thing. So I'm kind of getting that feeling. I'm also giving me a wrench. Is this grandpa or great grandpa that fixed things, like was a plumber? Or my father had one of those big wrenches, and he was a plumber. So I'm wondering if it's something like that. Talking about, I don't know if you're a fisherman, Roy, or not, but somebody is, and he's telling me about perch. And I think there's freshwater fishing near you. Getting there is some construction. It's not going to go on forever, but I don't know if it's construction on the place that you bought or it's in your environment. But it is a lovely spot, and I wish you a lot of luck there, both of you. So thank you for joining us tonight. So happy for you that it's over. Woohoo. That's April. Patty. Hi, Patty. How are you, dear? Seeing like a job. I'm also seeing like a sponsorship. I'm seeing like a job, some kind of job. And I think it has to do with statistics. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting. A great new year. And I feel like 2025 ended with a thud. I kind of get that. I share your pain on that. But 2026, as we're in now, which is hard to believe, is going to be much easier on you. You did all the hard work already, okay? There's some fun things coming up. I do feel like joining, when I say sponsorship, it could be a spiritual program. It could be somebody is sponsoring you for a walk, like, for a charity, to raise money. It could be a walk or something like that. I see you like physically active. And I think there's a move. I want to say I'm feeling like there could be a move, and it's very beneficial. So maybe it's in a better location, or it's cheaper, or it's more convenient, nicer, very clean. I feel very clean, calm surroundings. I know your mother's passed. Is your father passed? Because I want to do this. This is what he's doing. He's facing you, and he's got his arms around you. So I don't know if that just happened, or if he's in spirit and that's what he's sending you. I kind of don't. Your mother, I get, but him, I'm not sure if he's passed away or not. But this is the feeling. Big hug and a lot of support. And he says you did remarkably well. So I just want to pass that on to you. Okay, Patty? Thank you for being here tonight. Richard, how are you, dear? Richard. What's that song? I get step up. Like, I don't know if there's a song that says something about a step, taking steps. What's that song? Is it the first step or the first something is always the hardest? I think that's what I'm getting. Thank you, Mary. That's Robin's mother. Robin's Cosmic Soul Food, which is on Tuesday evenings. Her mom in spirit, Mary. Thank you, Mary. I also get dancing. Are you dancing to disco? I love disco, don't you? John Travolta. Yeah, baby. I love that music. Gloria Gaynor. Is it Gloria Gaynor? Gloria something. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yum. Let's see. I feel that kind of music. So you're going back into what? The 70s? I lived it. You think I'd know. 60s was more like a lot of Motown, as I recall. And 70s was a lot of like Woodstocky, Joe Cochran, Crosby, Stills and Nash. What was that lady? Anyway, a lot of hits from there. This is more disco, and I'm thinking maybe getting towards the 80s. So I'm seeing John Travolta in that movie he was in Saturday night. So that's for you, Richard. You're going to be dancing, my friend. Ooh, and big heart. Big heart for you. And it's a golden heart. So I don't know why that is. I think it must mean somebody special. That's what I'm thinking, Richard. Loving it. And I like the month of April for you. I know that's not your birthday month, but something about April, okay? Thank you, Richard. We're always supporting us. We appreciate you. Hi, Kavita. Kavita. Oh, Ruth is on one. I got to say hi there. Let's see. Where was it? Kavita. Kavita. I'm getting something about monkey business. Getting monkey business. What is that? What does monkey business mean? Monkey business. There's something that you're attached to or something that you're fighting. There's something about monkey. Somebody's doing monkey business, like they're fooling around and not in a good way, trying to pull, you know, the wool over your eyes about something. That's what I get. But you're on alert. I feel like you've got your too many irons in different fires. Is that what the saying is? Too many irons in the fire? Something like that. And I think there's some kind of legal aspect here. I'm wondering if it has something to do with your caretaking of someone. Might have something to do with that. There is, when you investigate a little bit further, there is an improvement in that category of your life regarding your mom, I assume. So I feel like there's something unearthed, a benefit that maybe you hadn't thought of, something like that. And a benefit to your father as well. Gives him a little peace of mind. So I do have that. Traveling, of course. I also feel like I may have to have somebody come in and care while you're away. I know you got a couple of trips planned. Maybe that's it. And I do feel like, I don't know if you do, talked about your artwork. I do see you spending more time with that and more productive. I do see doing the shows are worth it. I know it feels like, you know, unless you're making money. I did hundreds of them. Well, not hundreds, but a lot of them. And I thought there were days when I was like barely paid for my spot. And then other days I did remarkably well. So I think it's, you have to kind of read the room a bit, but it's all worth it because of the contacts that you make. And I do feel there's some commission work, like people are going to ask you to paint something in particular for them, for their living room. I've always seen that. Always see this beautiful mural, almost this lovely ballet dancers. Yeah, I feel it's like it's a ballerina, like on a mural. Really beautiful, and the colors are spectacular. So I do feel that you'll meet people that like your own vibe, you know. And yes, we had talked about your trip. I do see it going on, but I see something having to be kind of switching things around a bit. But it is going to go through, so don't lose hope. And you're going to meet some like remarkably nice people. So good 2026 for you. And you finally decided, look, this caretaking is taking, you know, I have to find some way to get some additional support, but I also realize that I need the break as well. It's very hard work, I'm sure, but you will figure it out and you'll have some people helping, and that's going to work out great. So good luck to Kavita. Thanks for being here. Ruth is watching on Rumble. RuthSaltman.com. Ruth Rumble. Thanks for the reading the other night, by the way. And thank you for all the healing. I mentioned that before for my daughter. She's doing much better. It's such a relief. I can't tell you. Let's see. Does the color indigo, am I still with Kavita, or am I with you, Ruth? Does the color indigo mean something to you? Could it be a favorite color? Could it be one of the kids, your grandchildren is an indigo child like myself? Maybe you want to look that up. And I don't mean like they're special needs. I feel like they're special gifted. Blowing my own horn. In some ways we're not too good, but in other ways it's quite remarkable, and I'm very proud of that, to be considered that. But if you look up what the different meanings, personalities, traits are, I think you're going to be quite surprised. So that is there. I also feel like a combining effort on something. I don't know if it's a publisher, an editor. I know you do all of your own work. Ruth's books are all on, and her oracle cards are all on ruthsaltman.com, so check that out. There's some kind of collaboration here. So I'm wondering if it's an editor, a publisher, another writer, something like that. So I do see that coming. It's pretty prevalent. We've been saying this for a while. So that's on. And I like when the other hosts verify for me and validate for me what they're getting and I'm getting. So I'm very happy about that. It really makes me happy to hear that. And I do feel that for you. So I do feel 2026 is good. 2026 to 2027. And there's something about a move. Maybe one of the kids, one of your children and your grandchildren are thinking of move. I almost feel like there's construction here going on too. Like maybe redoing a place, or, you know, maybe temporarily moving out and then going in their new place kind of thing. Kind of feel that. And like with Jill and Roy, when you look back now that you've gone through this journey, do you understand how it makes sense now? It went the way it was supposed to go. You couldn't have planned it. And that's what I feel about Ruth too. I feel like there's something going on here, and it kind of gets discombobulated. And then you realize, when you stand back, you realize that's the way it was supposed to go. So I'm going to give you that, Ruth. I know it sounds kind of confusing, but it's a very good year for you. You're actually going to be more noticed than you thought. And here is, thank you, Ruth, as usual, for everything. Here is from Montana, Marsha Culver. Very unusual gifted lady on Monday nights. Enlightened Heights. Can't talk. Very interesting readings. Very creative. Something. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I do miss your show, your new show, which is a call-in show. We'll have to put that on. Can we share the link on that in the comments? Which you have to call in. I'm waiting to be invited, Marsha. You know, quite frankly, if you're ever in a spot, let me know. I love to talk about myself. But don't ask me anything hard. Okay? Marsha, what are you doing? New project. Like you don't have enough. And I'm getting musical notes here. So is this pertaining to your singing? And I'm also getting, someone is telling me about a draftsman, like was somebody an architect or a draftsman? I'm not sure what a draftsman does exactly, except draw. Do they draw plans like architectural or electric or something like that? Who is that? Marsha has to run. Okay, dear. So there's something about that in someone in spirit. And you have a wonderful guide also that seems to be, you know, I was going to say Irish, but I think he's Scottish. I wonder if you have Scots in your heritage as well as Irish. Quite remarkable guy. And he does wear some kind of the cap with the peak on it. And it's very rainy. So I'm wondering, maybe it's Ireland. But they're both UK. They're kind of rainy over there anyway. But I do feel like he's saying to me that you don't let no more, how would I say this? No rock unturned, and no stones gathering moss. That's you. Like, so you're always on the go. That's my feeling with this gentleman. And he's talking about music, and he smokes a pipe as well. So there you go, Marcia. I hope thank you for joining us tonight. Wish you a happy new year. I'm also in Sarasota. Oh, April, you're in Sarasota? Oh. Continuous prayer. Oh, Maureen, thank you very much. Night, Marcia. Maureen, thank you. Maureen. What's going on with the move, girl? Did you buy something else? I got dollar signs here, so there's something. I think you're going to get something part-time because you'd like to be busy. But you know what's nice about it? It's not that hard. And I feel like it's more like allows your personality to come out. And I think there's a tutorial about it. So maybe it's like a volunteer tour guide, maybe a museum or a historic spot that's looking for people. And it doesn't pay a lot, but it's enough to for you to meet people. And it's enough to keep, change in your wallet, little things like that. So I feel very good about that for you. Of course, there's a gentleman. You might meet somebody who's also doing the same thing. How old are you now, if you don't mind me asking? I'm getting 62. So I'm not sure if they're talking about you or the gentleman you're going to meet, but he's young looking, I'm telling you, 62 sounds young to me now. I never thought I'd say that. So I feel nice silver haired guy, nice looking, tall, thin, nice in shape. A lot of, and I keep getting Confederate. I don't know why I keep getting that with your family, maybe, but I also feel that, maybe it's a tour about someplace, Confederate headquarters or some historic spot. But the gentleman, I feel, is you're going to run into him there, share a lot of common goals. So, and you know what I like about it? It's very simple. It's not dramatic. Doesn't come with a lot of baggage. He's good. He feels good about himself. He's kind. He likes a good laugh. He's physically active. Maybe he plays golf and fishes or something. I don't know. But very nice guy. So I wish you a lot of luck. This is coming from Jacob. Jacob is saying that. He keeps showing me the Confederate flag, so that must have something. He's learned something either about your family on the other side, or he's speaking about what's going to happen in the future. So he is with you and very happy for you. So thank you, Maureen. Good night, Richard. Have a good night at work. April is saying, yes, that's got blue eyes and charming and no comparison, but I'll keep my eyes open while walking. There won't be, it's not the same attraction. It's a different kind of attraction because you're not going to, I'm in the similar situation that I thought, I didn't think I'd be single this long, but anyway, I'm really pretty content now. So I think you might be feeling that as well, but we still have to make time here. We got long time, me less than you, but long time before we go to the other side, to the person we want to be with. In the meantime, it's difficult to say the least. And it's been really, really hard. But I did find a new project for myself out of all this because I didn't really grieve. I was pissed off when my second husband died. I was pissed. And so I think I spent 10 years being pissed. But then when I moved down here, I've been nothing but busy. I became a minister, a platform medium, a show host, a massage therapist. I was already a Reiki master. So in the first probably 8 years I was here, I did all that. So I was very, very busy. So I didn't have time to think about it. But now things have come up, and I don't know why they're coming up, but they're coming up. Probably because my second husband passed away January 26th. I always thought it was the 23rd, but it was 26th. And maybe that's why. But this is a new project for me, but I have to go through this crap first. And it's new. It's like it happened yesterday. So I think you can relate to that, April, but there is somebody that we have to mark time with for you until it's time for you to leave. So, you might as well enjoy yourself. You're going to be here for quite a while. And I know there's no comparison, but I beg of you to take the opportunity to enjoy yourself. I'm sure Scott would want that. Okay? Thank you, dear. Let's see. Virgie Din. Yes, thank you, dear. I don't think I've read for you before. Let's see. There feels like, here's what I'm getting. I feel like there's a twin aspect. So I don't know if you're talking about a twin flame, an actual twin, or you have a friend or a relative that's very similar for you. I don't think I've read for you before, Virgin. There's something very enjoyable that is going to be sprung on you, and it's going to be like, what? Wasn't expecting that. Maybe you're going to win a cruise or a trip, or get an opportunity to meet someone if you're single, or something like that. Something kind of remarkable, interesting, and spontaneous. I don't know what it is. I'm also getting a plaid. So I don't know if I have Marcia's relatives coming in. Still, it's a little weird with me in the crystal ball. Sometimes I don't know why I'm getting. If it relates to you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it at the curb. But I get like a Scottish plaid with you. And I also have a dog. Let's see, what kind of dog do we have here? Brown. I don't think it's a particular breed. I think it's kind of a mutt. Very happy, big feet. Big feet. I met the most beautiful dog at my daughter's another. She had 8 dogs in the house. Christmas Day. How many rescues? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She had 5 rescue dogs, and she was babysitting a toy poodle, and she has 4 dogs. So that's how many were there. And I met the neatest dog, and I even offered to take him. He was so beautiful. His name was Juno. He's blind and deaf, and he's big, white, kind of bulldog, big dog, like American bulldog size. Oh, I just loved him. But she met one of her other fosters has him, and so far he's getting along with the other dog. So God bless him. Why was I bringing that up? Anyway, I have another dog that reminds me of Juno. Dog in spirit for you. I'm wondering if you can take him. He's a floppy-eared kind of thing. He's a mix. He's very big paws. He's a licker. He likes to lick. Gives kisses. And I feel like he was like a Houdini. I feel like he had, instead of like a collar, he had it back in, everybody had chains. Like if he went someplace that thought you could kind of control him. I feel like it's related to your dad. So let me know if you can take that. If not, maybe next time. Okay. Thank you for coming into the show tonight, the Psychic Flow. Happy New Year. Robert says, thank you. Great at work. Whoops. Oh, wait a minute. We got a message here. Lanka. Hi, honey. She's on Rumble. Oh, Jill says, you look great for 70, Carolan. You don't want to know how long it took me to get this, to look this good. Yes, there are lakes nearby. Yes, that is the one. Roy was in the Navy and loves to fish. Great messages. Very relieved for you guys. Lanka. On Rumble. Lanka. So funny. If you don't take this poor lady, I've had her about a zillion times. You're going to get sick of hearing me. Ukrainian Mother Mary parade, like a, not a parade. What do you call it? Sort of a parade. It's a walk, like to the church. This big statue of Mary and Jesus as a child king. You've seen that icon of Jesus as a child with a crown. So something, I feel it's very Ukrainian. I'm also getting peace be with you. I think she means the conflict in Ukraine, Russia. There is an end coming. It doesn't sound like it right now, but Russia is going to get smoked. So that's how. They're going to be strangled financially. And his people, President Putin's people, support him. But as soon as he messes something up or they are strangled financially, people are going to be like unrest. So she wants you to know that. I hope you can take her. Your father, something autumn leaves, your father is saying, he's saying, start packing it up, girl. I don't know if you retired. I think you just retired. Like, don't waste time. You can live on hot dogs and beans. You'll be all right. Saying, and of course, there'll be another employment for you, like a part-time thing. I don't know if it's still with where you're at now, excuse me, or if it's someplace else. I feel like Robin's here because I'm belching. She always does that. I didn't eat too much today. I lost like 7 pounds. I'm so proud of myself while we're on vacay here. I just figured that out today. I was like, oh my God, something good came out of this. Very physically active. You are anyway. I don't know if you play tennis, but I feel like there's tennis match here or something. And Dad is saying, life is to enjoy. So if you are hesitating, don't, because I think you'll find something that just like kind of like spending money, okay, kind of thing, or might pay the electric bill or something. It's very useful. And I also get gambling, so I don't know if anybody gambled in your family. So I'm going to pass that on to you. Thank you, Lenka, for joining me tonight. All of us. Who is this? Leone, Linnell. Hi, hon. How's my time? Oh, crap. Shit, I'm running out of room. Linnell. Snow. I don't know how to break it to you. I don't know if you have, I guess you have snow where you are. And Dottie is on here. God bless her. Linnell, snow, part-time job, some project overhead. I'm getting some project overhead. Is it putting new lighting in? Skiing? Also get warmth. I get warmth. Could be Caribbean, could be Hawaii, could be something. And writing. I do get some writing. And if you are writing challenged, don't forget there is Dragon Speak. So, the doctors at one hospital in the Poconos I worked for, they were using that way back. So that's when I lived in Pennsylvania. 0821. Hi, Dottie. Child care. What is with the child care? Donnie. And I have Carol on here. My dad, I never knew. He's passed. Thank you, Carolan. I'll take the hug. Good. I'm so glad. Let me see. Dottie, trip. Something about an aunt. Do you have an aunt in spirit that was trying to talk to you? And I feel like there's a visit. I feel like traveling, but there's family involved. It's Joanne Leo. Oh, Carol. Okay. Sorry, I got to cut everybody short. I'm running out of time. I apologize. Come back next week. Let's see. Carol. It's the most wonderful time of the year. You better get a move on. Says you better get a move on. That's what Dad said. You better get a move on. Don't linger. Congratulations. He's saying something 2026, 2027. Carol. Joanne. Let's see. Oh, the Mile Audio Show with Marsha Culver and all the GP studio from our shows are located here. Please look in the comments. That's Marsha Culver's new show, The Mile Audio. The Mile Studio Show. It's radio, kind of. Call in. I love the ball energy. I did Carol, and what was it? And Dottie. Better year, Dottie, for somebody here. And there is an aunt, I think. Greetings, Joanne. Good show today. Sometimes I skip the show hosts and I do them later. So I may have to do that tonight. And Ruth says, thanks for the great messages, Carolan. 2026 will be amazing. I love you. So cute. Thank you. Yes, that really resonates, Carolan. Oh, that's Patty? Oh. Robin, I knew you were here, Robin. And Lady, I think I'm out of time. No, I have 1 minute. Your mother's here, dear. She's telling you, get a move on. She says, time's a wasting. So I'll give you that. Lady 2333. I don't know who that is. We got new people in here tonight. Welcome. I'm getting you share somebody in spirit with somebody else. Like you're both related to this person. So does that mean you're siblings or cousins? Something like that. But I feel that you have a person in spirit in common with someone else. So that would be easy if you have a family, right? But this is in particular. Okay, so I'm wondering if that makes sense to you. And I still get this little black poodle looking dog. Cute. So I don't know if he belongs to you, lady 2333. But please join us again next week. Give you a little bit more of a message. I'm sorry I have to cut you guys off. Robin, thank you so much for being here. Let's see. I am 9 on the dot. And thank you all so much for joining us. Let's see what we have coming up for 2026. Happy New Year to all of you. And thank you so much for joining me on here. If you're new, please come back next week. If I didn't get to you, I'm sorry. It's really good to, who said this is here? Joanne. Is this Joanne? Great show, Joanne. So we mentioned all our new shows. Thank you for joining us. Check out Goldylocks Productions. And we will see you next time. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.